Hey, what's up everyone? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Wednesday, April 26, 2023. We have NBA player prop spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 4 picks that make a great value bets for this Wednesday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Guys, check out our Discord channel as well. I'll have a link in the comment section description for that. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. Like I said, a lot of research being posted in our Discord. Got to get the bags in there. Absolute legend. I wanted to give him a shout out, so be sure to check that out. Follow us on social media on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I post updates and recaps on there. Definitely a great place to connect with us there. If you guys are interested in also becoming a Straight Fire MVP here at the channel, we've been hot with the picks lately, and support the channel in that way. You can do so. It's just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks early, so you get some custom emojis, a badge next to your name, shoutouts in our video, and roll colors in the Discord as well. And like I said, it's just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. You absolutely don't have to do that, but I mention it because it's there, and obviously I appreciate that. Let's see, outside of that, also be sure to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like a pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Speaking of our comment cappers, we had 3 great call-outs in the chat. We had Justin Elkins calling Al Horford 4 assists. Cash that. Katie Robinson calling Anthony Edwards over 27.5 points. Cash that. And Justin McKelvey calling Jason Tatum under 30.5 points. Cash that easy as well. As far as our picks, guys, I'd like to introduce you to our friend. We're bringing out the broom because we got that 3-0 sweep. Let's just dust that off right there. We love to see it, guys. It wasn't the easiest 3-0 sweep, but we did get the 3-0 sweep, which is all that matters. That's all I care about. But in all seriousness, we cashed Jason Tatum under 30.5 points. We cashed that one easy. We cashed on Aaron Gordon under 14.5 points. He finishes with 14, misses a free throw late to get there. But he had some nonsense in the fourth quarter of that. He shouldn't have gotten that close anyway, but we did end up cashing that. And then same thing with Russell Westbrook, under 16.5 rebounds and assists. He finishes with 16. He had 10 heading into the fourth. He made it an absolute sweat on us. Again, another one where it really shouldn't have gotten that close, but it did. But we did still go 3-0, so we love to see it. Absolute great day in the NBA. We're on an absolute tear so far in the NBA. In these playoffs, we're 23-9 in the playoffs, guys. Let's keep it rolling today. Let's get this 4-0 sweep today. Let's get after it here at number 1. We are going with Julius Randle under 21.5 points here for the New York Knicks. Minus 108 odds here on Caesars. Guys, I absolutely love this one. You're looking at a guy who's really been struggling, particularly in this series. He's actually gone under in 6 out of his last 9 playoff games, or rather 6 out of 9 career playoff games. He's gone under in 8 out of his last 10 games versus the Cavaliers. His minutes log so far in this series, starting from Game 1 to Game 4, is 34, 33, 33, and 27. He ended up getting benched, actually, in Game 4. And honestly, Randall, he really hasn't had a good playoff game yet in 9 tries. The best he's shot in the playoffs in 9 games is 40%. That came in Game 2 of this series where he shot 40%, posted 22 points, just above this line. And that was his absolute best, right? So in this case, guys, you're looking at a guy who just doesn't look confident out there. The Cavs honestly have the answers for him. Whenever things get tight and tough, he doesn't seem to be able to get it done right now. Right now, his shot log is actually on the decline as well. Started off 20, 20, 15, and 10 finally in Game 4. So, honestly, it was either Randall's under or Barrett's under. And right now, Barrett's looking a lot better than Randall, surprisingly. That's actually a big surprise to me. That was another interesting stat. One more stat that I thought was interesting. This is actually his lowest scoring day of the season. And he played 16 games this season on a Wednesday, which is the most amount of games he's played on any particular day. He averaged just 21.4 points per game during the regular season. Now, is that significant? Something with his routine on Wednesdays? I don't know. But that was his lowest scoring day of the year. It was interesting. I found it interesting when I was looking at it. And by a decent margin, too. But I do like him to go under here, guys. He hasn't proven it yet. And until he does, I'm happy to take the under here for very decent odds. So love it there for our number 1 pick. We're going Julius Randle under 21.5 points here for the New York Knicks. Minus 108 odds here on Caesars. Okay, and at number 2, yeah, we're just sticking with the unders. Just like yesterday, guys, we had 3 unders. We're starting out with 2 today. We got Stephen Curry under 43.5 PRAs here for the Golden State Warriors. Minus 104 odds here on FanDuel. So why do I like this? Look at the game logs so far here, guys. He's under in 3 out of 4 in this series with logs of 38, 37, 45, and 41. I'm not going to lie to you. Anytime you take an under on Stephen Curry, it's definitely scary. But I go by numbers. That's what I do. I like cash and bets that way. And here, you know, this line actually was at 44.5 when I was doing my research. It moved. It was minus 122 for 44.5. If you can get it there, take it there. But I wanted to show you guys that I am very confident in the pick, so I decided to take it at the 43.5 for better odds, because I think it's still going to go under this line as well. Like I said, under in 3 out of 4. The one he finished just above. So far versus the Kings this season, he's under in 3 out of 4 versus the Kings in the regular season, including both games that were played in Sacramento as well during the regular season. So, especially with the fact that you also got players getting back healthy here for the Warriors. You got Andrew Wiggins back healthy, taking up some volume here on Curry, which I think is great as far as for an under on Curry. I think Wiggins will be able to score more, obviously. He's been playing very good in this series. And, Curry, like I said, by the numbers, has gone under in this matchup. Despite how bad the Kings defense is, I hate taking a player prop under versus this Kings defense. But, by the numbers, it's looked very good. Curry here also under in 16 out of his last 25 playoff games. And he actually hit 44 3 times, for what it's worth. And he hit 45 a couple times as well. So, really, he doesn't have a very high ceiling much above this. I'd say his ceiling is maybe 47 to 50. That's the absolute highest I could see him really getting in the playoffs. And on the low point, I think it's in like the mid 30s. So I think here, guys, I just love this one. I think this line's just up too high. That's all it's really about. And like I said, we got enough bodies around Steph Curry to get this done and take up some of that volume. So love there for our number 2 pick. We're going Stephen Curry under 43.5 PRAs here for the Golden State Warriors. Minus 104 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 3, we are rolling with Drew Holiday. Over 7.5 assists here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Plus 125 odds here on FanDuel. Similar thing with the Curry line we just talked about. You could get over 6.5 assists for minus 156 odds also on FanDuel. That's the line that's posted. But I'm taking the alternate line up here over 7.5 because, like I said, I'm very confident in the idea that he's going to get 8 assists. Particularly in this matchup. But you can take a safer line if you like. That's up to you. But I love him to get 8 assists there. He's done this in 2 out of 4 so far in the series, but he did so in both games at home with logs of 11 and 16. And he averaged 18 potential assists in those 2 games at home. So obviously, what's the premise behind that? Well, typically your role players tend to shoot the ball better at home. More used to shooting on the rim. They're more comfortable at home. So when Drew Holiday kicks it out to the corner to, say, Joe Ingles, Pat Connaughton, those guys are shooting the 3. They're more likely to make the shots than down in Miami, right? So that, to me, is the biggest thing I saw. Because if you saw him in games 3 and 4, he recorded 4 and 3 assists, respectively. Obviously not very good. Still averaged 12 potential assists, which isn't bad. It's not obviously as high as 18, but still averaged 12 potential assists, but just... the guys weren't knocking down their shots. And I'm expecting the role players here to knock down their shots. Like I said, games 1 and 2, he absolutely crushed this line. He averaged 18 potential assists. Now, I know part of what you're going to say, well, Steve, Giannis was missing out of the lineup a lot of games 1 and 2. But he's also missing in game number 3, correct? He was also missing in game 3. And he was also missing, he was playing with Drew in game 4. So what happened in game number 4? How many potential assists did Drew Holiday record in game number 4? 14. Still only got like 3 or 4 assists though. So obviously I think that'll turn around, right? So I think Giannis doesn't hurt his assist chances. I really don't. Even though Giannis is going to get his too. I think Giannis opens up the floor, honestly, for Drew to throw more lobs to him. So I want Giannis on the floor. So that is a factor I definitely consider. But I do love it there. Drew bounces back here. It was a nice assist game. Taking it there for our number 3 pick. We're going Drew Holiday over 7.5 assists here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Plus 125 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 4, we're rolling with the Memphis Grizzlies. -4 spread here versus the Los Angeles Lakers. -110 odds on DraftKings. I know right off the top, even before I checked into the numbers on this, that a lot of the money in this game is going to be on the Lakers. They're up 3-1. They're plus 150 on the money line. They're plus 4 on the spread. There's no way the public's not going to think that way, right? Well, you're correct. That's exactly how the public's thinking. If you look, 73% of the money right now is on the Lakers. Well, in this case, I'm going to definitely fade the public. There's a reason why the Grizzlies are favored by 4, guys. They're 35-6 at home. There's not really a lot more I need to even say about that. They're an incredible home team. They have been all season. We saw them bounce back after a Game 1 loss, and in Game 2 they won by 10 points. I'm expecting more of the same thing here in Game number 5. I think this series goes at least to 6 games. Like I said, Grizzlies are one of the best home teams. I think they bounce back and get at least one more in this series. I don't think the Lakers run this thing out in 5. Even though I like this Lakers team, like I said, a lot of the public will be on the Lakers. But I think that's an absolute sucker bet. They're plus 150 on the money line. It's so tempting just to look at that and take that. When you really think about it, though, I think the Grizzlies have an answer here in Game 5. They play very well at home. They have the second best defensive efficiency for the year at home. 8th best offensive efficiency at home. When you look at the Lakers on the road now, of course, they're a different team since the All-Star break, but they ranked 18th on the road in defensive efficiency and 14th on the road in offensive efficiency. So Grizzlies, to me, have enough edges here being at home. Desmond Bane finally got it going last game, so that's why I actually wanted to see that. We had 36 points. We already know what Ja Morant could do. He already put up a 40-piece in this series. And if Bane and Morant are both rolling, that's going to be really hard for the Lakers to stop, despite their good defense. So, love it there for our number 4 pick, guys. We're going Memphis Grizzlies, -4 spread here versus the Los Angeles Lakers. -110 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you like the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. That's the biggest way you guys can help me out, just by liking and sharing the video, watching the video. It's absolutely free to do, and it helps me out a ton. So I'd appreciate it if you guys could do that for me. Yeah, that's really the big thing. And then, like I said, if you want to sign up, become a Straight Fire MVP, like I said, it's just $3.99 per month. It does help support the channel a lot. And you get access to the picks early. I try to make it something where it's very beneficial for you. Would obviously like to get that back and rolling again. So I appreciate all you guys regardless, though. Other than that, I think that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's go 4-0 again. Let me know what you're playing down below in the comments. Follow us on social media, guys. Please follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Join our Discord. Join the community, guys. It's a lot of fun chatting with the community. The Discord's, we got over 450 members in it, so be sure to join that Discord as well. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.